Hi everybody, welcome back to Google Plus Developers Live. I'm Silvano Luciani and I'm a developer programs engineer for the Google Plus platform.
And I'm Jonathan Beri, a developer advocate on Google+. Today we're going to talk about some new features we introduced to the Hangout Apps platform to create a better developer experience and making it easier to develop Hangout Apps.
Yeah, so my favorite is that we changed the way you can run and test apps under development. You will now be able to share your apps in a normal Hangout. Right, Jonathan?
Yeah, so let's take a look at the new developer experience. So Silvano's going to start up a Hangout. We actually have a new shortcut to make it even easier to start a Hangout. Go to hangouts.google.com/start, and now we'll fire up a Hangout, so you don't even need to go through chat and invite somebody in the beginning. But he's actually going to go ahead and include me in here, and I'm going to hop on board. So as that's getting sent over to me, I'm going to get that notification and jump on in. Silvano has an app that we developed that he is a developer on, and I'm not. I'm just a normal Hangout participant. And so when he fires that up, the way to start that app is even easier than before. Instead of going to the developer console to find the link to the Hangout, you can go to the Add App button, and there's a tab there where you can find all the apps that you're developing, whether you're the owner and creator or if somebody has added you to a project to start developing a Hangout app. So I'm going to fire that up. Right now, you guys can't see my screen, but I can't see the app that he's showing on the screen because, again, I don't have permission. There's a button to share that to everybody in the Hangout, and I can start using it even though I've never used it before. Cool, so now I'm in there. You can see my name is showing up there because I'm running the app for this session. With this experience, you can quickly enable people to come in and test your app quickly and easily, and it's only for the session. So when I leave this Hangout, I can't go ahead and muck around with the app, and Silvano can go ahead and tweak it further.
And if, for example, you are hanging out with friends and you have an app you are currently working on and you want to get some feedback from them, it's as easy as one click, share with them, see what they think about, get the feedback, and go back working on the app.
And then to publish that app, it's the same as before. You go through Developer Console, and you can make that app publicly available to all the other users. The next big thing that we announced at Google I/O and that we're actively working on is a new release flow. We have two release channels, stable and beta. So with the stable channel, these are APIs that you can use in production today for published apps, and users can start taking advantage of. And it's very similar to what we had today. When we release an API, it is currently available. But we introduced a new channel, a beta channel, that allows us to iterate more quickly, releasing early APIs to get developer feedback. So Silvano, let's show some of those features from the new beta channel.
Yeah, so the first one is the possibility of adding blur to the background. In this sample app, I have the button blur my room, and then with this slider, I can, as you see, change the window size of the blur to make it more or less strong. And this is one of the first features that we added to the development channel. So remember, this is not available for apps that are publicly available. You can use it only in apps under development. Another feature that we added is the hand tracking. So we added this simple game that will allow you to catch the Chrome with your hand. And now, as you see, it's catched and it's in my hand. I'll just show you the code for this. It's very easy. For the blur, you just need to create a background blur object, and you can do it by calling api.hangout.av.effects.createBackgroundBlur, and then just set the blur window size. And what you've seen in the app is just a slider that is updating the size of the blur window. For the hand tracking, what you can do is add a listener to the on-hand tracking data changed event. This will be called every time the hand is detected and the position of the hand change. And for example, in this function update end position, we can check what happens. We check on the event if there is an hand detected, and if the hand is detected, we get the position of the center. Then we have other functions in the game that are actually comparing the position of the hand with the Chrome logo and understanding if it's in the range of the hand. one thing that I want to show to you is there is only one end that is tracked on the screen at the moment, and you can see you can do things like this, but the Chrome will be always stay on one end.
Now that API looks very similar to the other effects APIs that we have. Is that a final API? How is that documented? Where can we learn more about those APIs?
So you can find docs on the dev channel at developers.google.com/plus/hangouts/API-dev. These docs are always evolving because these apps, the apps in the development channel, are under development. So if you are using these APIs, come back often to check if we made any changes. And we really want you to use these APIs, and we really want to provide us with feedback. And you can do it by using our issue tracker in the developer community.
And we also really want to engage with developers to learn early and about their feedback on these APIs. So we want you to use the Google Plus community that we have for the Google Plus Developers Platform, especially using the Hangouts category. And that's where you can come and provide feedback, what you think about the API design, features that are missing, and other features you want to see. And not only is it us, the Google Developer Relations team working on Google Plus, but the engineering team is also in there, hearing your feedback, responding to your questions to make the product better. So really engage with us there. And if you have issues, we also we have a tag on Stack Overflow that we actively monitor, whether it's for Hangout Apps or other features of the Google Plus platform.
And the tag is Google-Plus.
Google-Plus.
And also, I already mentioned the issue tracker. So if you're using this development API and you have any suggestion for improvement or feedback on the usage, please use our issue tracker. But also, if you have general bugs or feature requests about the Hangouts API or any other Google Plus platform functionalities, please use the issue tracker, and also star issues and feature requests, because we use the number of stars for each of those to prioritize our work. So I think it's all for today. Come back on next Tuesday. We will be here again with a new super interesting topic on the Google Plus platform.
Bye.